For those waking up in Allington Drive in Birstall in Leicestershire, this isn't the view they were expecting to see. Numerous police cars and fire engines lined the street after a large explosion in a house caused 2 properties to collapse. Reports of a loud bang at 7:30 this morning led to this scene, and the damage is huge. This was once someone's bedroom, but now it is broken to pieces, teetering on the edge of what's left of the house above a sea of rubble.
There's actually 2 houses that have suffered collapse here. One of the houses is completely collapsed, and there was 1 casualty from that house that was rescued. And there were 2 people, I think, asleep in bed at the time in the neighbouring property, which collapsed. And our crews removed rubble and were able to locate those 2 people within that property. They gave them first aid at the scene, which was then supplemented by a doctor and paramedics on their arrival, and they've now both been taken to hospital. At this stage, we're not entirely sure what caused the explosion. We're working with the police and one of our investigators. Initially, people have reported it being a gas leak, but we haven't been able to confirm that at this time.
Large shards of glass were flung into nearby Monarch Close, whilst cars up and down the street were smashed as debris landed from the explosion, and between 30 to 50 houses were identified as damaged. This led to many homes being evacuated, with people being cared for at the local village hall until it was safe for them to return to their home.
We've got about 20 to 30 people who've been evacuated from their homes from the incident this morning. A lot of them are elderly and some of them vulnerable, and we've got a couple of pets as well. What we're trying to do at the moment is we made sure that we rapidly established a recovery centre with the support of the parish council, for which we're eternally grateful. And the agencies are working together to make sure that we can assess people's needs and, where possible, get them back to normal as quickly as possible.
Neighbours who weren't affected from the blast grouped together at Lambourne Cafe and supplied food throughout the day to the emergency services before packing up supplies for families caught up in the incident.
We've been evacuated from the houses, so we just wanted to help them. So we've been feeding the emergency services all day, giving them teas, coffees, hot food, cobs and things like that. And now there's a changeover. We're just waiting now to take the next lot down, hot soups and stuff. They'll be working all night and it's really cold for them. Yeah, we've got food. A lot of people have donated food, which is brilliant. The community's come together and everybody here is helping out, and it's been really good.
Injuries sustained to 2 people have been described as significant, and they were taken to hospital by air ambulance. The other person suffered just minor injuries. James Nucky, reporting for Picard News.